Antarctica is one of the weirdest places on Earth. And from the very beginning, Antarctica has been a mystery to us. But what's even more puzzling is the presence of Antarctica on ancient maps, dating back to the 1500s, when nobody knew it existed. Today, we'll explore some of the strangest and most shocking facts about Antarctica, as revealed by Joe Rogan and other sources. Let's start with Operation Highjump and the missing 411. Back in 2022, Joe Rogan had a shocking revelation on his podcast. He learned about Operation Highjump, a military exercise that took place in Antarctica in the 1940s. According to Sam Tripoli, a fellow podcaster, Operation Highjump involved not only President Harry Truman and the American government but also Nazis and even aliens. Yes, you heard that right. The Nazis allegedly made a deal with aliens during World War II, and somehow, they ended up in Antarctica. Operation Highjump's objective was to train military personnel in extreme cold conditions and explore the feasibility of establishing military bases in Antarctica. But it seems there was more to it than meets the eye. Next, let's talk about the extreme cold of Antarctica. With a landmass of 13.66 million square kilometers, Antarctica is one of the most uninhabited places in the world. Joe Rogan interviewed Colin O'Brady, an adventurer who completed the first solo unsupported human-powered crossing of Antarctica in 2018. Colin shared his experience and explained the dangers of sweating in Antarctica. Sweat can freeze on your clothes, leading to potential harm when you warm up again. In this freezing environment, even a small amount of sweat can be life-threatening. Surviving in Antarctica requires strict adherence to a specific dress code and careful control of sweat. Now, let's dive into the Antarctic Treaty. If you're thinking of visiting Antarctica, you might want to reconsider. Even if you manage to brave the cold and frostbite, you'll need to navigate the restrictions imposed by the Antarctic Treaty System. Signed in 1959 by 12 countries, including the United States, the treaty established that Antarctica belongs to no single nation. It's a place for research and limited tourism, while ensuring the protection of the environment. All human activity in Antarctica must adhere to the rules and regulations set forth by the treaty. So, if you're planning a trip to Antarctica, be prepared for limited access and strict controls. Did you know that Antarctica hides a secret ecosystem? Scientists have made extensive explorations of Antarctica's oceans and discovered an entire ecosystem thriving beneath the ice. They've found approximately 400 lakes beneath the surface of the Antarctic floor, filled with microorganisms that continue to exist and thrive. These lakes, like Lake Vostok, which remains the largest sub-glacial lake discovered, hold fascinating insights into life's ability to adapt and survive in extreme conditions. Let's move on to the mysterious pyramids of Antarctica. In 2016, satellites captured images of a formation that resembled a pyramid peeking out from beneath the ice. This discovery suggests the existence of man-made pyramids in Antarctica, predating the famous pyramids of Egypt. Some scientists speculate that these pyramids indicate the presence of an ancient civilization that lived in Antarctica long before our known history. However, due to limited access and the inaccessibility of the area, gathering concrete evidence remains a challenge. Antarctica's forbidden sector is another intriguing aspect. While Antarctica is already secluded, there are certain areas that are completely off-limits. These restricted sectors, often